Welcome to this Podfast summary of Tom Bilyeu's conversation with Ian Bremmer about the future of AI and the next major superpower. The rise of big tech and its growing influence could potentially reshape global geopolitics. In today's discussion, we'll delve into the power of these tech giants, the impact of artificial intelligence, and the profound changes our world is undergoing. Big tech, the third superpower. In today's hyper-connected era, tech behemoths such as Facebook and Twitter are no longer just platforms for socializing or sharing news. They've transcended their original design and have grown to be powerhouses with influence that echoes around the world. When we talk about the reach of these companies, we don't just mean the vast numbers of users or the impressive market capitalizations they hold. Their reach is about the substantial sway they hold over information, public discourse, and even political processes. For instance, the ability to deplatform users, even those who are influential political figures, is a testament to this power. When a politician or other influential figure is removed from such platforms, it's not just their voice that's silenced, but potentially the voices of millions who follow or support them. This action has ripple effects, impacting political campaigns, movements, and even election outcomes. As we further embrace the digital age, the cloud of these tech giants only seems set to grow. Digital platforms have become the primary channels for communication, commerce, and content consumption. Given this shift, it's not implausible to imagine a near future where the decisions made in the boardrooms of these tech companies have more immediate and widespread consequences than the decisions made in national parliaments or presidential offices. Furthermore, the data these companies collect gives them unprecedented insights into the lives, behaviors, and preferences of billions. With such data, they can predict trends, influence consumer behavior, and even potentially shape public opinion. This kind of influence can be wielded in myriad ways, from influencing the success of a product to shaping the narrative around public policies. Their decisions, often driven by algorithms and data analytics, can reverberate throughout society. This raises a crucial question. Are we moving towards a future where big tech not only competes with traditional governments in terms of power, but potentially surpasses them? Navigating a fragmented truth. As we tread deeper into the digital age, we find ourselves in an increasingly complex web of information, where discerning fact from fiction is becoming an intricate task. AI and social media platforms, the very tools that promised us global connectivity and democratized information, have become key players in this era of disinformation. Let's start with how AI and algorithms work on these platforms. These systems are designed for efficiency, aiming to provide users with content they're likely to engage with based on their past behaviors. While this seems harmless on the surface, it has unforeseen consequences. The very efficiency of these algorithms in micro-targeting means that users are often presented with content that echoes their existing beliefs and preferences. This results in what is known as echo chambers or filter bubbles, where individuals find themselves in a continuous loop of reinforcing content. Over time, this can polarize society, creating distinct groups that operate with their own set of facts and narratives, often leading to misunderstanding and conflict. In these murky waters, finding a beacon of unbiased, comprehensive information is paramount. One approach is to diversify the sources from which we consume news. By actively seeking out reputable international news outlets such as CBC, Al Jazeera, and NHK, individuals can gain a more holistic view of events. These sources have more distance from American news stories and often provide different angles on the same headline, enabling viewers to piece together a more complete and nuanced understanding. In essence, while we revel in the advantages of the digital age, it's crucial to tread with caution. The very tools that empower us, such as the algorithms that are only growing stronger in the age of AI, can also mislead us. The path to AI regulation. Artificial intelligence, with its unprecedented growth and boundless potential, stands at the forefront of the fourth industrial revolution. But like every revolutionary technology, it brings with it a myriad of challenges, some of which can significantly alter the geopolitical landscape. Firstly, understanding the pace of AI's advancement is crucial. We're not just witnessing a linear progression, but an exponential one. As technologies feed into each other and innovations compound, the outcomes become unpredictable. With every breakthrough, AI inches closer to making decisions that were once the sole domain of human judgment. Given the magnitude of these challenges, a laissez-faire or fragmented approach to AI regulation is untenable. Drawing inspiration from the financial system's crisis handling offers a blueprint. When faced with global financial meltdowns, nations and major financial institutions often came together, sharing insights, crafting collective policies, and synchronizing efforts to stabilize the system. A similar spirit of collaboration is urgently needed in the realm of AI. Tech giants, being the primary developers and beneficiaries of AI, hold a deep understanding of its workings, potential, and pitfalls. Their insights, data, and technical expertise are invaluable. On the other hand, governments, responsible for the welfare of their citizens and the stability of their jurisdictions, bring the legislative muscle and the macro perspective. Together, they can create a comprehensive framework that promotes innovation while safeguarding ethical, social, and political interests. Developing universal standards for AI ethics, transparency, and safety can prevent a race to the bottom, where companies or nations cut corners for competitive advantage. Additionally, just as we have international bodies for nuclear energy, health, and trade, a global institution dedicated to AI can help synchronize efforts, share best practices, and provide oversight. The path to regulating AI is intricate and uncharted, but by fostering a spirit of collaboration, pooling resources, and sharing wisdom, both tech giants and governments can raise the chances of a positive outcome. Human connection in a digital age. In a world brimming with technology, screens, and virtual interactions, the line between the digital and the real often blurs. While technology has undeniably connected us in ways previously unimagined, it also raises essential questions about the nature and depth of these connections. Are we, as a society, at risk of sacrificing genuine human relationships at the altar of digital convenience? The nuances of voice tone, facial expressions, and body language, elements central to human communication, are frequently absent in digital dialogues. Over time, as these machine-mediated interactions become the norm, there's a concern that we might begin to mimic them, becoming more calculated, abbreviated, and perhaps less empathetic in our real-world exchanges. The value of authentic human connection cannot be overstated. It's the bedrock of trust, understanding, and community. Real conversations foster deeper emotional bonds, empathy, and a sense of belonging. These are interactions where vulnerabilities are shared, emotions are felt, and memories are created. The looming shadow of AI in education amplifies these concerns. Imagine a generation where the primary educators are AI-driven systems. These platforms, while efficient and personalized, lack human touch, intuition, and the innate understanding that human educators bring to the table. What happens when children are nurtured more by algorithms than by humans? Will they be more analytical but less empathetic? More knowledgeable but perhaps less wise? While the full spectrum of consequences remains speculative, the potential shift in values, emotional intelligence, and interpersonal skills cannot be ignored. As we stand at the crossroads of technological progress and human values, it's crucial to strike a balance. Embracing technology should not come at the expense of our humanity. We must actively prioritize and foster genuine human connections, ensuring that while we might live in a digital age, we retain the warmth, empathy, and authenticity that define the human experience. Thank you for listening to this Podfast summary of Tom Bilyeu's conversation with Ian Bremmer. If you enjoyed the content, please like and subscribe. See you next time.